explaining to you better than you. We banned in school around the world. Alright, so let's look at these things. For example, in Australia, we got China, deodorant banned. So what are you gonna use so your armpits don't smell then? USA, energy drinks. That's cap.
You think your school is strict? Wait until you hear about what students from Japan, Dubai, and France have to deal with. This is not allowed. That is banned. That is also banned. And this will get you kicked out of school. We're gonna break these weird rules down into 4 different categories. The first one is rules based on your appearance and uniforms. If you live in Japan, most schools do not allow students to dye their hair. Whatever hair color you have to prove that it's natural. Real life is nothing like an anime. So whenever you see a pink hair anime girl, you gotta prove that you were born with it. Your hair is pink? Is your arm hair also pink? Like, how are they supposed to prove it? In Thailand, students' fingernails are checked daily by teachers. Check that they don't have nail polish. You know, what if you got some Nutella in your nails? It's not a manicure, I just got dirty nail beds. You won't.
Oh my days. Oh my days. That is just, that's weird. That's absolute weird. The first one, absolute weird. But it's absolute weird.
Get kicked out of school, but they might make you wash your hands. In Nigeria, girls can't wear black shoes because they look rebellious. What kind of shoes you wearing that look rebellious? It's gotta be the tabby.
Nigeria has some weird things. Weird things banned. Weird things. That's strange. So that's why you can see them.
You know those deer shoes that separate the big toe from the rest of your toes? These look rebellious. In South Korea, boys' hair has to be under 2 inches. They're not allowed to grow it out more than 2 inches long. Why? If any of y'all know my weakness is a guy with long hair. Well, you know what's worse? North Korea has 28 government-approved hairstyles that you can wear. So if your hairstyle is not in the 28 approved hairstyles that you're allowed to wear, you'll be kicked out of school. This is not just for students, it's for the entire country. Here it is. Wait a second, that's only 18. You're only allowed to have these hairstyles? What is this, from the 1970s? Bro, pick one hairstyle.
Mate, 1970, 80s, 90s, mate, done.
And that's it. Why are they all short? What if you have long hair? Are you not allowed to have long hair in North Korea? The guys have even less to choose from. They only have 10 hairstyles to choose from, and none of them are long. That sucks. This rule stinks. In England, some schools banned designer backpacks for class equality. So you can't flex on other kids with your Gucci backpack. It's crazy that
We literally were. I literally have a mic backpack. How's that? That is absolute weird. Absolute weird.
they had to make this a rule because kids would beat up other kids and take their designer backpacks. Look, Billy walking around with a $3,000 backpack. Mine. I low-key agree with this one. In my school, we had a dress code. You weren't allowed to wear short skirts. They had to reach longer than your fingertips. In the US, most schools do not allow you to wear spaghetti straps. You know, apparently shoulders are more distracting than phones. But guys are allowed to wear tank tops. That's not fair. You know, I went to a public high school, but the girls had so many rules on what they couldn't wear. In India, you're not allowed to wear a colorful hair tie. Why? Only black hair ties. It must blend in with your natural hair. Just like spaghetti straps are illegal in the US for being too distracting, in India, a colored hair tie is too distracting. In France, they banned perfume in some schools due to some students having allergies and sensitivities to the scents. France, quite possibly the perfume capital of the world, was like, no perfume, y'all be going a little too crazy with it. Especially them 16-year-old boys spraying half the bottle in the locker room. What is that? Ooh, they pass out. I fully support this because I am very sensitive to scents. Bro, I have left the gym because some people want to wear too much perfume. Perfume should not leave a scent trail behind you. Just one spritz, that's all you need. In the United Arab Emirates, perfume and deodorant are banned before prayer time. When it's a lot of people in a room together, nobody wants to smell your perfume. In the UK, certain schools have banned hugging in the hallways. In the hallways.
Let's just skip.
You can't hug your homies goodbye? That's so sad. That was like the highlight of my high school experience. Hugging my friends goodbye. I yearn yearned for a hug at the end of the day. And this was honestly so cringe, but every time I would run into my crush in the hallway, I would ask for a hug. I know, it's so sad. For these next rules, you better be on your best behavior, because in Singapore, chewing gum will get you detention. Wait a second. I just did a video about dumb laws around the world. And in Singapore, chewing gum is banned in the whole country because they don't want you to litter. So yeah, of course, if you're doing it in school, you're still gonna get in trouble. In China, some schools have banned you speaking any other dialect except Mandarin. You know, they want to make sure you're not scheming or plotting against the school or the teachers. We want to make sure everything you say, we can understand you. Good thing the AirPods got that live translate now. I'm gonna take that to the nail salon, see what they're saying about me. Okay, this one is crazy because it is the complete opposite of in America. But in Japan, you cannot talk while eating lunch. That's the whole point of lunch.
Oh my days, what kind of stuff? That's gonna be boring. That's absolutely gonna be boring. Lunch is where you can chat to your friends and eat. That's absolutely boring. Absolutely boring.
To be as loud as possible and socialize with your friends. Like, what do you want me to do? Eat in silence? Yes, that is exactly what you must do. I don't want to hear anything but eating noises. In South Africa, boys have to bow before the teachers. You know, it teaches them respect. Just the boys, though? How often? Every time I see you, even if they give you an F, you gotta be like, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, this one is wild. But in Mexico, you cannot say no to a teacher's request. Like, get down and give me 20. Yes, teacher. Go bake me an apple pie. Yes, teacher. If not at baked goods, where do you draw the line? That seems like a crazy rule. You don't want to find out what happens when you say no. In the US, they banned tag for being too aggressive. I mean, have y'all played kickball? Have y'all played dodgeball? I feel like most American sports are very aggressive. Lacrosse? Bro, football, they be getting concussions. And y'all worried about tag. Just don't get tagged. It's such an evasive game, but it is deemed the most aggressive. Interesting. In Iran, there is no whistling. Not allowed. Even accidentally. I do that a lot. I accidentally whistle a lot when I breathe out.
I can't even whistle.
I can't do it now. Maybe they just...
I can't even whistle. I can't blow bubbles while chewing a chewing gum. I can't even that.
I think it's annoying. In France, you're not allowed to run in the hallway. Otherwise, they will give you a ticket and charge you a fine. Like, bro, I'm a student, not a car. What are you gonna give me a traffic ticket for? Running in the hall. Okay, Lightning McQueen. In Dubai, if you hold hands with the opposite gender, you could get suspended. Yeah, they gotta keep the relationships on the...
Suspended. Right. So what's our best mate or something? We're gonna do that.
Down low. Or not have any at all. Don't even look at each other. No eye contact. No holding hands. Until you're married. The next category of rules is based on technology. Are phones even allowed in school anymore? In Australia, you can't even bring your phone to school. You can't even keep it in your backpack. It's not allowed. You know, just leave it at home. What's the point? What if I gotta call my mom after school? Maybe you can put it in your locker, but you can't have it in your backpack. How will they know if it's on D&D? In Japan, if you are caught on your phone in class, it gets confiscated for the entire semester. So no phone for several months? Bro, you're just gonna have to go buy a new one. That is the worst rule. Like, imagine your teacher taking your phone and you have to be phoneless for the next few months. And nobody getting caught. Some schools in China have face scanners that will literally scan your face before class to take attendance. So you can't have your friend show up for you or somehow cheat the system and be like, oh yeah, I was in class that day. You literally have to show up and they scan your face to make sure you went to your class that day. The technology in China is insane. They are so much ahead of the rest of the world, it's crazy.
China is just being so advanced. China's been so advanced.
In the US, they have not banned phones yet, but some schools have banned smartwatches because you're still able to cheat on your watch. Like, oh, I can just put in a picture of my notes and then just pretend like I'm checking the time. I feel like a lot of kids wear smartwatches too, but the teachers are going to be keeping an extra close eye on you. In the UK, some schools made it so that you have to hand your phone in every single morning when you get to your class, and they give it back to you at the end of the day so you can call your parents to pick you up. You know, people love finding a way around these things. So a lot of people started checking in their old phones while having a second phone stashed away in their backpack. How will they know? In Germany, they have this very strict rule where you can't take photos of your teachers. Maybe they hate photos. What if you see them at a cafe after school? No. It doesn't matter. They are unphotographable. in German. Kein Fotos. In Korea, they banned TikTok on campus Wi-Fi because it's such a problem. Literally everybody's on TikTok, scrolling through TikToks. We need to put an end to this brain rot. So they literally banned TikTok on the school Wi-Fi. Bro, on my school Wi-Fi, almost everything was banned. We weren't even allowed to go on Facebook. In Saudi Arabia, they had to ban selfies. You can take a picture of somebody else, but you can't take a selfie? I feel like there's a lot of ways around that. Face card just goes too hard. They had to ban it. In Canada, they started fining students for texting in class. Like, you're caught on your phone, we won't take it away from you, but you'll have to pay $50. Wait, which is worse? Taking your phone or charging you $50? Like, what? Or how about they take your phone, and then if you want it back, you have to pay $50? Hey, this feels like pay to win. The richest kid in class doesn't even care. Okay, $50, $100, I don't care. In France, there is a total nationwide phone ban. No phones in school, no phones in class, the entire country. It's simply too distracting. I mean, I feel like the only way you can get away with this is using your phone when you go into the bathroom. Because who's gonna check? How will they find out? We have made it down to the last category of rules. If you guys made it this far, make sure you smash that like button and comment a dumb rule your school has. These are rules about dating and friendships. And in Japan, there's no dating allowed, and you're not allowed to confess to your crush that you like them. I mean, I guess it's distracting, but like, you can't.
Alright, dating and friendship. Yes.
Friendships. And in Japan, there's no dating allowed, and you're not allowed to confess to your crush that you like them. I mean, I guess it's distracting, but like, you can't even tell your crush. I feel like most people are too shy to tell their crush. Man, I don't even want to tell my crush. I'm okay with that, but my bestie can tell my crush, right? It's probably how it's gonna go anyway. You know, most people in Japan wait till they graduate to start dating anyway. If you're in school in China, romantic behavior basically counts as moral misconduct, and it can get you in very big trouble. Like, even holding hands, kissing, excessive hugging can get you in trouble. This is crazy, but in Korea,
That can get you in trouble. This is the thing of the weirdest things that got banned. This is just crazy, but at the same time annoying.
holding hands with somebody can lead you to get counseling. Bro, I am in love, not mentally unstable. You know what? Maybe they're onto something, because that's low-key the same thing. Like, oh, you see those two students holding hands? They need mental help immediately. Put them.
Need mental health. Oh my days. Oh my days. Yep. They're not okay. So if you're holding someone's hand, you need mental health. They don't need mental health. I think the countries that are doing it need mental health, because why would you...
Counseling. Something very traumatic must have happened to them. In the Philippines, opposite gender students cannot sit together in the library. Why? Like,
Are they trying to discriminate us or something?
you can't even study together? It's like they know you're up to no good. Like, you came to the library for something else, huh? We're on to you. In Iran, you're not allowed to look at the opposite gender for too long. And if your teacher catches you staring at your crush for more than 3 seconds straight, detention! I'm gonna just be like,
Freaking hell. Oh yeah, there was one time, when I was doing my work, I saw this one beautiful girl. I kept looking at her, I couldn't do my work, and I was so distracted, and my teacher didn't even give me a help today. Like, I know she's beautiful, but come on, you can do this work. But, see, I didn't even get the attention from that. UK does not do that.
2.5 seconds at a time, staring at my crush. Bro, how are you gonna make not looking at somebody for too long a rule? Like, I could just be spacing out into the corner, and then suddenly they're calling my parents because I stared in Billy's direction too long. In Turkey, they banned love notes. What about hate notes? Are you allowed to write a hate note? Is that okay? What about something nice to your friend? Like, I love you. Have a great day. No! No love notes. Okay, you're ugly. Have a horrible day. Alright, that's acceptable. Huh? In Thailand, if you are caught dating, your parents will get called. Well, that's gonna be real awkward real quick. Like, what are you gonna tell them? I have a boyfriend? What if I already told them? What if they know? I guess if they approve it, maybe you're allowed to continue dating them. Anyways, in my honest, humble opinion, I think dating in school is a complete waste of time. Focus on school. And then when you get out, then you can date. I feel like most people at school are just not mature enough to be in a serious relationship. In the US, some schools schools have banned slow dancing at school events. So prom, you're not allowed to slow dance. What?
Oh my days, oh my days. You're not allowed to slow dance. What are you supposed to do? Dance fast or something? Oh my days. Oh my days, oh my days, oh my days, oh my days. This is this is dog shit. I'm telling you this is dog shit right here.
Why? That's a weird rule, but it's not every school. But there's another school dance rule where you have to stay at least 6 inches apart at all times during the dance to leave room for Jesus. Oh, Jesus, skinny. How are you supposed to dance with somebody 6 inches apart? You know what? That's actually my kind of dance. You know, when I'm dancing, I don't want to be touching anybody. I want to just do my own thing in my space. And having 6 inches all around me sounds quite nice. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and and make sure you turn on notifications. Click, click, and subscribe to the Wolfpack. Oh, I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching.
Alright guys, yeah, anyways guys, I'll see you guys in the next one, and make sure you subscribe, make sure to subscribe, make sure to subscribe, and anyways guys, yeah, subscribe, say, yeah, and anyways guys, I'm SuperMarvelSpider-Man. I'll see you guys in the next one, and remember guys, love you guys so much, bye.